Hello everyone, so welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're going to be going over gravitational assist. So what is gravitational assist? So if we break the two words down, gravitational is basically just gravity, and gravity means to pull, it's a force that pulls, and assist basically just means to help. So we can assume that is just using gravity to pull something. That's basically what we can assume from this. So now let's get started with the video. So what I'm first going to be going over is some important key terms that are listed over here. So these are going to be all the key terms that we're going to be going over throughout the whole video. So we first have gravitational assist, then we have acceleration, we have deacceleration, we have size of planets, we have Voyager 1, and we also have Voyager 2. So these are going to be our main keywords that we're going to be going through the whole entire video. So let's get started with what gravitational assist is. So what is gravitational assist? So gravitational assist is a method of acceleration which enables a spacecraft to gain extra speed by using the gravity of a planet. So if you look at the image right here, basically what gravitational assist is, it's a method which it's basically just a method of acceleration which gives a spacecraft an extra boost of speed using a planet's gravity. So for example, we can imagine a planet like Jupiter. So usually a lot of scientists use Jupiter. So if we have Jupiter, then we're going to use the gravity of Jupiter, and we're going to have a satellite orbit it, and then the Jupiter's gravity is going to throw the satellite out. So it's basically just a momentum for getting more acceleration from a planet's gravity. So furthermore, gravitational assist can be used to accelerate a spacecraft, that is to either increase or decrease its speed, and it can also redirect its path as well. So we're going to be going over more about this later on, so let's continue. So now let's talk about acceleration, or just to accelerate. So basically what acceleration is the spacecraft has to fly in the direction of a planet's movement. So in this term, we're using acceleration as a thing that if the planet is moving, the spacecraft has to go in the same movement as the planet. So if we look at this image right here, we can see that we have a planet that's moving towards the left. So if the planet is moving towards the left, then the spacecraft also have to go to that same movement. So if in this picture, we can see that the planet is going left, so then the spacecraft is also going to the left. And if they're both going in the same direction, then we have acceleration. So that's basically what acceleration is, and now let's move on to what deacceleration is. So basically deacceleration is just the opposite of acceleration. So to deaccelerate, the spacecraft has to fly in the opposite direction of how the planet moves. So we still have our acceleration way, the green line. So that's how to accelerate, and to deaccelerate, we have to go into the opposite direction. So if the planet is moving towards the left, then we have to go towards the right. And if we do that, then our spacecraft just goes slower. So that's basically what deacceleration is. And now let's talk about how the size of planets can affect how our speed is inside of space. So it's pretty obvious, the larger the planet, the larger the push, the smaller the planet, the smaller the push. And this is because a larger planet will have way more gravity, and this is because a larger planet will have way more gravitational pull instead of a smaller planet. So for example, if we talk about Jupiter has the strongest gravitational pull, so it's larger the planet, the larger the push, so it have a really hard push. And then if we have like Mercury, for example, then it's gonna barely have any push because it doesn't have much gravity it doesn't have much gravity either. So that's basically how the size of planets can affect So that's basically how the size of planets can affect the push for the spacecraft. So now let's move on. So now we're going to be talking about how the Voyager also used gravitational assist. So back in 1977, both of the Voyagers used this method of gravitational assist. So gravitational assist was used to launch Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 in 1997. So we're going to get more in depth about these in just a bit, but just for a simple explanation, if you look at this picture here, they were both of the Voyagers used Jupiter's gravity to push them further into space, and we'll get more into that in just a second right now. So let's continue. So both of the Voyagers used an orbital design that used Jupiter's gravity to launch them even further. So just as we just said in the previous slide, the Voyagers used Jupiter's gravity, which helped them to push them even further out into space and helps them for their studies, which is further into space. So now let's start going in more in depth about some of the Voyagers. So we're going to go in first about Voyager 1. So the Voyager 1 used the gravity force of Jupiter to push itself outside of the solar system. So the Voyager 1 was used to study about outer space outside of our solar system. So the Voyager 1 used the gravity of Jupiter to push it out of our solar system. And now let's look over, so now we're going to be going over a video clip that shows a clip of the Voyager passing Jupiter. So now we're going to be going over Voyager 2. So Voyager 2 used the force of Jupiter's gravity to push itself towards Neptune and Uranus. So Voyager 2 was used for the study of Neptune and Uranus, so it used the gravitational assist of Jupiter and it pushed it further away to Neptune and Uranus for further studies. And here's just a quick graph about how far the Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 is. So this picture here, it's a little outdated. It shows 19.5 billion kilometers for Voyager 1, but now, as of right now, it's 23.7 billion kilometers. And for Voyager 2, it says 16.2 billion kilometers, but in fact now it's 19.7 billion kilometers. So this is just like an updated version of how far they've gotten because of the gravitational assist. And that's basically all about Voyager 1 and Voyager 2. And that's also basically it for our video on gravitational assist. So thank you so much for watching from Try to Be Useful. And if you do have any questions or comments, feel free to leave a comment down in the comment section below, and I will try my best to respond to them as quick as I can. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys in our next video.